that'd all be glass. Just missing a technique. Power's good, strength's good, but technique isn't. And it's also the unknown as well. Beautiful. Margaret Pizza. Margaret Pizza. I'm just reading off here, pal. Who's that creep filming me? Then going to 1 to 4 and something. Oh yeah. Miles bought the speaker. I think I'm going to need to build some. I think I'm going to need to build some threshold in.
So you know, 7:15 was too early for getting in.
Top down with the food man. Yeah, baby. Coach Ash.
Any thoughts for the day?
Yeah. Must be better than yesterday.
Subscribe to the channel.
Marseille. Last day actually. What time does our flight tomorrow?
We're going to pick up 11:30, I believe.
So we land like afternoon.
11:30, yeah.
Top down with the mood man. I actually prefer walking to the pool.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Like a lot of the time you have buses or taxis or whatever. It's better to walk, get your legs open. You gotta walk at the Olympics anyway, so.
Yeah.
It's log. It's been here every day, no one's moved it. So last night was, yeah, I'm very happy. I mean, I always do these videos when I've just woke up, so I sound like really unhappy, but I'm like, I take like half an hour to wake up. But I'm really happy with last night because it's a 2:14. You know, I've done 7-8 weeks of training, so it shows that the endurance is there, shows the technique is building. So like that's really strong for me. That's really strong for me if I'm rested. So it's and I've been doing that for a very long time. I think actually before Olympics, before I broke the world record in the 100, I went like 2:24 on the 200. So yeah, it's yeah, I'm in a good place, and obviously I'm carrying a lot more muscle than I normally do. So it's harder to get to those numbers, but yeah, it's exciting to see where we are, and I'm enjoying those races because I think sometimes you have got to lose to, you know, to get a win, if that makes sense. It sounds very cliche, but it's healthy not to win all the time, basically. But I enjoyed that, and hopefully on the 200 now we'll get stronger, learn a bit more technique, learn a bit more on the strategy. The hardest thing I think about the 200 is the pacing, because last night I was under 29, but that's almost like, yeah, that's really hard if you really do 200s and you're carrying a lot of muscle. But yeah, it's proven it's good. We've got the 100 this morning, so see where we're at. Just dip our toes, and tonight we'll, you know, see what we do. Bonjour. What's the yellow and blue thing?
They're lighthouses.
For what? You're already at the rocks.
Ships.
Oh, that's Melonhead. I've only just seen.
Yeah.
Don't jump.
Oh, yeah. So the debrief?
I was 2 this morning.
Debrief from yesterday.
With just lumps of sugar all over the top, and then like
brioche.
Not brioche. I know exactly. A little bit. Yeah. I don't know what it's called. And then
Unbelievable.
Yeah. And then Pano raisin shop or something.
Pano raisin choco. Piece of chocolato.
And we have ham sandwiches in our bag for later.
See, that looks so appealing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But I know it's going to be like.
Well, tomorrow we're going to do it. Little dive in.
All
yeah.
of us.
We're having a session before we get on.
Are we?
Okay. How'd you feel about that?
Yeah.
Morning training session.
Yeah. Don't mean we have Tuesday morning off?
The AA travel information is the taxi guys that fought over us have won the battle. They arrived. Yes, they've won the battle. You come with me? He's texted me 5 times. I think you have left 45.
Any thoughts for the day?
Yeah. Must be better than yesterday. Oh yeah, because there's still 11 sessions in it.
This is amazing content. Yeah, just a little bit of pre-pull, so a little bit of stretching and mobility just before I get into warm-up. Yeah, just to make sure that you're loose enough to get into the water, and by the time you get into your pool warm-up, you're ready to go, and done a little bit of mobility, so and activation, so all your muscles are activated around where you need to work. Ready?
New tactic. I've got nothing. Watch people warm up, then you warm up. How's it going? Coach Ash. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, last session, so 50 back, so it's a bit of an off event for me, a bit of a fun one, but decent heat swim this morning and into the final.
Cool, and how are you feeling about tonight?
I'm excited, I'm looking forward to it. Like, it's an event that I don't usually do, but it's a good opportunity to kind of work on that speed element, which is really useful for the first half of my 100 metres. I love to go under 26, my PB is 25.8, so if I can get close to that, that would be amazing. But we'll just wait and see. I think we just got to kind of trust in the process and hope for the best, really. So I'm actually entered 7th, so I'm one of the outside lanes, but yeah, I'm not really that clued into who's going fast in this one because it's not something I usually swim, but yeah, it's going to be a pretty tough field, I think.
La deuxième place est en 25 secondes. Dorothea Parma, Bianca Hongrie, ligne 6, Camille de Sourd. Champion du monde à Ramsay-Peaty en Bretagne. Allez, on va jusqu'au bout avec eux. Le public, on les encourage. Et au minute, une seconde. Autriche. Applaudissements s'il vous plaît pour ces messieurs. Centième, le champion du monde, donc Ramsay-Peaty.
I mean, coming out here, it's very hard when you've got little training, especially after the Olympics. We had, doing so much dancing and all sorts of life and enjoying life. That was a long journey in itself, but I'm happy with the progress, and we've got to get back to the drawing board. How can we improve, obviously, as always, and have fun as well. Yeah, I mean, I've got World Championships in Budapest, Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, Europeans in Rome, so we've got 3 championships, so it's a very, very busy year. Hence why now is, I can take risks, I can try something different, I can train a little bit harder, because the taper period of that is going to be a bit longer. There's no point for me going here, even as nice as it is, doing 58.5s or 58.6s or 58.7s, because that's too all in. I need to be able to reserve, I need to be able to learn, do the back end a little bit more. So there's a bit where we're shifting around it, but we're making good progress. And as I said before, I'm glad I've got that kind of marker now. So 100 breasts, well, the whole meet's done. Really happy with the progress. I can tell that I've had 7 weeks in of training, but that's a good thing. It's an honest marker. The scoreboard never lies. But yeah, I'm looking forward to progressing. That easy speed needs to come, obviously. The back end, it is what it is, and it'll all come. I know it'll all come within a few months, but we've just got to go through the rounds. Sometimes you struggle, sometimes it's harder, sometimes it doesn't give you what you want it to or what you expect, but that's part of being an athlete. You've got to be willing to take the lows as well as the highs, and I'm looking forward to progressing now. Yeah, baby.
See you later, guys.
See you in a bit.